Amara heard something that broke her heart into a million pieces. One Sunday evening, Kamara dressed in a simple blue gown and flat slippers. She held two big nylon bags filled with groceries, snacks, drinks, and small gifts. She smiled to herself as she stepped out of her small apartment. Kamara lived alone in the city. Life was not easy, but she managed. She worked hard every day and saved most of her money for her family. She visited them every other Sunday. It made her feel close to home and reminded her of who she was. Kamara was the first daughter. From a young age, she carried many responsibilities. After she finished school, she got a job and she became the backbone of her family. She paid school fees, sent food money, paid hospital bills, and helped with rent. Many times, she went without new clothes or nice shoes so her family could be comfortable. She told herself that family came first. She believed love was shown by sacrifice. That Sunday, she wanted to surprise them. She did not call ahead. She imagined the smiles on their faces when they saw her. She imagined her mother hugging her tightly. She imagined her younger brothers, Anthony and David, shouting her name with joy. These thoughts made her happy. As she walked towards her family house, when she reached the gate, she adjusted the heavy bags in her hands. She walked slowly to the front door. Her heart was light and full of love, but she raised her hand to ring the doorbell. But for some strange reason, she stopped. Something inside her told her to pause. She did not know why. She just stood there quietly. The house was not very quiet. Voices were coming from inside. At first, Kamara did not pay attention. Then she heard her name. Her body became still. Her heart started beating fast. She leaned closer to the door and listened. Her mother was speaking first. Her voice sounded tired and annoyed. She said Kamara thinks she's helping out, but she's not doing enough. She said other people's daughters are doing more for their parents. She said Kamara makes good money, but she still sends small things. She said maybe Kamara is selfish. Kamara felt like something heavy hit her chest. Her hands started shaking. She did not move. She kept listening. Then Anthony spoke. He said his friend's sister buy them new phones and laptops. He said Kamara only sent old models or second-hand things. He said she should be doing more since she has no husband and no children. He said she only thinks about herself. David also added his own. He said Kamara is stingy. He said she likes to pretend to be caring, but she's not really generous. He said she could do better if she wanted. He said maybe she does not really love them like she claims. Kamara could not believe what she was hearing. Tears filled her eyes. Her chest felt tight. Her heart felt like it was breaking into a million pieces. They were the same people she suffered for. They were the same people she denied herself for. Many times she ate noodles so she could send money home. Many times she wore old clothes so her brothers could get new ones. Many times she skipped her own needs for theirs. She quietly took out her phone. Her hands were shaking, but she managed to press the record. She recorded everything they were saying. Her mother kept complaining. Her brothers kept agreeing and adding more. Every word entered her heart like a knife. Kamara felt pain. She felt anger. She felt sadness. She felt disappointed. But more than anything, she felt unappreciated. She felt invisible. All her sacrifices meant nothing to them. All her love was not seen. After some minutes, Kamara could not take it anymore. She wiped her tears. She took a deep breath. She rang the doorbell. The voices inside stopped. Footsteps came closer. The door opened, and her mother stood there with a surprised smile. Kamara, you did not tell us you were coming. Welcome, my daughter. Anthony and David also came out smiling. They greeted her like nothing happened. They acted normal. Kamara forced a small smile.
If you are enjoying the story, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Kamara forced a small smile. Inside her heart was heavy. They helped her carry the bags inside. They thanked her for the groceries and drink. They started opening the bags with excitement. They laughed and joked. Kamara sat down quietly. She watched them. She felt like a stranger in her own family house. After some time, Kamara stood up. Her voice was calm but firm. She said she wanted to talk. Everyone became quiet. They looked at her. Kamara said she had something on her mind. She said she wanted to know how they really felt about her helping the family. Her mother laughed and said everything was fine. Anthony said they were grateful. David said she was the best sister. Kamara looked at their faces. She felt anger rising inside her. She asked them to tell the truth. She said she wanted honesty. They all denied any problem. They said nobody complained. They said Kamara was imagining things. They even went as far as swearing to God they had never said anything bad about her. Kamara felt hurt even more. Not only they talked behind her back, they were now lying to her face. She stood up slowly. Her hands were shaking, but her mind was clear. She brought out her phone. She pressed play. The room became quiet. Their voices filled the room. Her mother's voice, Anthony's voice, David's voice. Every word they said at the door was now playing inside the living room. Their faces changed. Shock covered them. Their mouths opened. They looked at each other. They looked at Kamara.
Hi, sorry for the interruption. If you are interested in learning how to create 3D storytelling videos like this, click the link below to join my 3 days masterclass for a token of 5,000 naira only. Bye.
After the recording finished, the room was silent. Kamara felt hot tears on her cheeks. Her voice broke as she spoke. She asked them why. She asked them why they would say such things after all she had done. She asked them if they knew how much she had sacrificed. She asked them if they knew how many times she went without food so they could have. Her mother started crying. She came closer and held Kamara's hand. She said she was sorry. She said stress made her talk. She said she did not mean everything she said. She said she was just tired and frustrated. Anthony also started apologizing. He said his friends influenced him. He said he was wrong. He said he was sorry. David followed and apologized too. They all begged for forgiveness. Kamara looked at them. She saw tears. She saw their fear. She saw their regret. Her heart was soft. Even after everything, she still loved them. She forgave them. She told them she forgave them. She hugged them. They cried together. On the outside, peace returned. But on the inside, something changed in Kamara. From that day, things were never the same. Kamara still loved her family, but her heart had a scar. She no longer felt the same excitement in sacrificing. She realized that people can get used to your sacrifice and still complain. Kamara went back to her apartment that night. She sat on her bed and cried. She thought about her life. She thought about how she always put herself last. She thought about how she ignored her own dreams and happiness. That night, Kamara made a decision. She decided to change. She decided to love herself more. She decided to put her well-being first sometimes. Slowly, life began to change. She started buying nice clothes for herself. She bought new shoes, she bought new jewelry, she fixed her hair more often. She went out with friends, she smiled more, she felt lighter. She still helped her family, but not at the cost of her own happiness. She set boundaries. She learned to say no sometimes. It was not easy, but it gave her peace. One day, through a friend, Kamara met Korede. He was a calm and confident man. He was a forex trader. He talked about business and goals. He listened to Kamara when she talked. He respected her sacrifices. He admired her strengths. They became friends. Then they started dating shortly after. Korede treated Kamara with kindness. He bought her small gifts. He encouraged her dreams. He reminded her that she deserves good things too. Kamara felt love in a way, not the kind of love that only takes, but the kind of love that also gives back. With time, their relationship grew strong. Korede proposed to her. Kamara said yes with tears of joy. They got married in a beautiful ceremony. Kamara looked radiant. She felt proud of herself. She felt like she was finally choosing her own happiness. After marriage, Kamara had beautiful children. Her home was filled with laughter and love. She became a mother who understood balance. She taught her children the value of gratitude. She taught them to appreciate sacrifice. Kamara still helped her family, but from a distance. Not a distance of hate, but a distance of protection. She protected her peace. She protected her heart. She visited sometimes, but not as often. She sent help when she could, but she did not kill herself to please them. Her family noticed the change. They respected her more. They realized her value when she was no longer always available. They learned that love should not be taken for granted. Kamara grew into a strong woman. The pain of that Sunday evening never fully left her, but it taught her a powerful lesson. It taught her that loving others should not mean losing yourself. She looked at her children one day and smiled. She was grateful for her journey. She was grateful for her growth. She was grateful that she finally chose herself. Even though her heart once broke into a million pieces, she used those broken pieces to build a stronger and wiser version of herself. The end. Moral lesson: choose yourself first and stop pleasing people at the detriment of your well being. If you enjoyed this story, do let me know in the comments what your take is on this story and what kind of story would you like me to do next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to your family and friends and follow for more. Bye besties.